welcome you to the NBA playoffs on TNT. It's Game 2, the Eastern Conference semifinals, as the Boston Celtics take on the Miami Heat. In Game 1 Sunday, Miami took care of the Celtics by 9. Another full house here in downtown Miami. Hi, everyone, along with Reggie Miller.
There's some nerves in this Game 2 situation between both of these teams.
Rondo to the rack. That is a good sign for Boston.
Well, and again,
nice steal by Kevin. Off to Allen. Into LeBron. Knocked away inside by Bosh, and up ahead it goes to Wade. With O'Neal there. Dwayne Wade scores for the first time.
Ray Allen doesn't score at one end and turns into a 4-point swing with Jermaine O'Neal already having one foul, not looking to pick up his second.
Pierce into Bibby, they got the mismatch and they exploit it right there with the good feet on the wing. Pierce, he puts it down. That's a 3 from Paul Pierce, who was ejected in the fourth quarter. Had 2 points in the first half in Game 1, 17 in the second half of that game. He's now got 5 for Boston.
Love what Paul Pierce said after Game 1. Look, I take ownership of my actions. I can't put my team in a bad position like that, getting thrown out of a game, especially in the fourth quarter.
That is a foul. It's going to go on Boston. It's going to go on Jermaine O'Neal, and the second on O'Neal, whose momentum carries him into the Miami bench.
What you're going to see tonight from both of these fantastic defensive teams is who's going to win those 50-50 balls, those loose balls, those long rebounds.
You know, Miami relied on a lot of perimeter shots in Game 1. Here is Wade with the defense by Ray Allen. Wade has put in 4 early points for the Heat to tie the game at 12.
Wade is such a tough cover, either coming off screens or posting up because of that 6'4", 6'5" frame.
Inside to Davis. Another. As Anthony picks up his first personal foul.
Shot clock running down here, and instead of putting the ball on the floor, Rondo gives him too much ground. He really uses his legs for that 30-footer.
And Pierce still being attended to in the Celtics locker room. Left foot strain, likely to return. Krista just come in. Green with a two-handed flush inside.
5 points off the bench here for Doc Rivers and Jeff Green.
Here comes Bibby. Rondo quickly up on him. Finding James. LeBron James with 6.
This might be the most life I've seen.
No points so far for Allen. Turnover, and this is what just killed Boston in Game 1 as James flies in. Counted for 2 and a foul. LeBron with 8.
Talked about in Game 1, 14 turnovers for the Celtics resulted in 26 points for the Heat. And just look at the strength of LeBron James. Takes the hit from Ray Allen, uses the glass.
Back in it.
Yeah, he did. I mean, we've been together long enough. You know, a guy goes out, somebody else picks it up. We got to stop turning the ball over. I mean, we're not going to beat this team. We keep turning the ball over.
This Jones late. Bosh will reel it in. Mario Chalmers is in. Miller remains in the game. Anthony Jones out there. Miller hits up a 3. Mike Miller, who hadn't seen much time at the end of that Philadelphia series, played a couple minutes.
To that number, but how about Rondo early on in his career? He tied with LeBron James. It's an impressive list to be on.
Rondo now 2 of 5. Here is Allen with 3, and he knocks down the triple. 3 points for Ray Allen.
Training camp at all. The first game of the year was in Boston, struggled. A week later they played the Celtics, struggled. To me, I go back to last season's playoffs in that first round when they went against Boston, where he averaged 34 points and almost 6 rebounds and 6 assists, basically by himself. I think that was more of an indication of what Dwayne Wade could do against the Celtics.
Garnett just picked up his second personal foul. Here is Bibby off to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. LeBron 4-10. Soaring in. Finds the 2. Fouled by Pierce. That breaks an almost 6-minute field goal drought for Miami. We are tied.
Again, where's the weak side help for the Celtics? Paul Pierce is doing his job, sending him baseline. If you're the Celtics, you've got to rotate over early.
Pierce left the game, went to the locker early with a foot issue. Reached the lane with the drive. Pierce with 5 points and 2 of 7. Wade thought about 3. Into Garnett with the crossover. Garnett gets the foul. Wade with the dance. That's 3 on Kevin. Wade to the free throw line for Miami.
Dwayne Wade, now you see me. Now you don't, Kevin Garnett. Simply a spectacular move by Flash. Was going for the 2-for-1 in the open court. Dwayne Wade putting on a show here. We have a 4-point deficit here for the Celtics, but you can kind of tell the sense of urgency after that beatdown in game 1. Even though it was a 9-point loss, it wasn't that close.
Final seconds here in the second quarter. Down goes Allen as Wade breaks his ankles with another deceptive move. Here comes Rondo. He was fouled by Jones. He was fouled by Jones with no time left and a 7-point Miami lead, and the third foul going on James Jones. So spectacular in game 1. Highlight the scoring of Miami's first half. We'll take a break, then take you to our TNT studios. The award-winning Inside the NBA, hosted by Ernie Johnson. It's the Heat by 5 on TNT.
All the Celtics players said, well, there's only one guy that could probably compete in all the events, and that would be Rondo because of his speed. But everyone else, we'd be spectators.
Ilgauskas. Big Z with 2. And now Miami has their biggest lead tonight. Rondo is 3 of 7. Garnett. Into Bosch. Ray Allen manufactures 2. He's got this by Ray Allen. Rondo, Pierce, James defender. Paul Pierce, 3 of 8, 7 points. First field goal since about halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah, I think once that foot gets warmed up for Paul Pierce, I don't see Doc Rivers really subbing for him too much because you don't want it to get stiff when he goes over there to the bench.
Garnett went out on James. Bosch then takes it in, working on O'Neal. I guess that's the decision a defender for Boston's got to make. To go out and show a little bit, and once he did.
Well, I like the rotation over by Jermaine O'Neal. It was just a little bit late. You've got to meet him right as he gets the basketball.
O'Neal. He's got 6.
Take away. You have to assume Dwayne Wade is going to get his points throughout this series.
Rondo into Bosch, got the miss. Here's Garnett, and he hits again. Garnett has hit 3 consecutive shots. He's got 10. Rondo's got 11. 6 in the quarter for Kevin.
And we're talking about another mortal game for LeBron James. He has 11 points, but only 5 of 12 and 4 rebounds, but only 1 assist. The guy that was averaging 7-8 assists coming into this.
James for 3. He had not attempted a shot in the last 9 minutes of playing time going back to the second quarter. He puts Miami on top by a point.
Now remember in game 1, James Jones gave them 25 points while Chris Bosh really struggled. He was that third guy. It's like Kevin Garnett is starting to heat up. 12 points, 6 of 15. So the big 3 offensively looks like they're going to carry them. Doc Rivers going to be able to take one of them away.
4 straight hits for Garnett. Wade, Bosch, James, another 3. 2 consecutive triples by LeBron James.
All you have to do is mention.
Half to play here in the third. Allen. Rondo throws it away. Oh, what a move by James! The first turnover of the quarter by the Celtics. And a quick 2 for Miami the other way, taking advantage of it. That's intercepted by Bibby. Here they come again. James into Allen, and Ray picks up the foul. The Boston 5. Anthony Jones, LeBron, Bibby, Wade for Miami. 2.5 to play in the third. Rondo to Garnett, who continues to have a very solid scoring third quarter with 10 in the quarter, 10 of his 14.
How did Rondo find KG down? That was a terrible passing angle, but found a way to get that ball down low to Kevin Garnett.
9 assists for Rondo with his 11 points and 4 rebounds. Here comes James with 19. Working on Green. James has shifted into another gear.
Talking about Dwayne Wade offensively carrying this team in the first 2 quarters. Now it's been LeBron James here in this third period, scoring the last 10 for the Heat.
Anthony on Garnett. Rondo sees the matchup against Jones and exploits it with the drive.
That's what I like to see.
Here comes James, screened by Anthony. The switch. LeBron James. He's had it.
Speaking of both of these head coaches, turnovers are a death sentence for these teams that are too good defensively as well as offensively.
And a big 3 by Delonte West. Brings it to within 1 point for the Celtics. Little 6-0 run right now for Boston. Here comes James, who's been terrific. 10.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. It's Bosch with 11. Now with 13. Let's go quickly.
About the ball movement from side to side, and you can get anything you want if you move the basketball, but you got to give credit to the Miami Heat. They really stepped up their pressure all game long and were more consistent than the Boston Celtics. But you can't turn the ball over against the Miami Heat. Doc Rivers said once you do that, it's almost a guaranteed 2 points in transition if Wade or LeBron James has the basketball.
Rondo with 17. Here comes Chalmers. 1 of 5 and seeing a lot of time. Bibby has been on the bench for a while, and here is a Bosch shot. So Bosch with 17, 7 of 11, and 11 rebounds. Against Garnett, 16 and 6. So Bosch has won this battle as Paul Pierce got the assist from Rondo. That's picked off by Rondo. Wade defending. Rondo makes it go, and count the 2. Fouled on the play with 1:05 to play. The third foul goes on Dwayne Wade of Miami. 8 seconds. Wade missing the 2. Davis the rebound. And Miami has gone up 2 games to none on Boston. And Miami again handled a challenge various times throughout the game. Comeback attempts by Boston. The game was tied at 80 with 7:10 left. Miami promptly went on a 14-0 run. LeBron was engineering that. They go on to win tonight. Game 2, 102-91. Let's go to Craig Sager.
All right, LeBron, they said that the big 3 would have troubles clicking, getting things going. 80 points combined tonight. How comfortable was it out there?
You know, it's a hard-fought game. This is a great team we're going against right now, and you know, we're just trying to give ourselves a good chance to win. Just try to keep on attacking them. You know, playing hard as we can defensively. Just try to wear them down throughout the game. But it's a great team, man. But it's a good team effort for us tonight.